We're going to talk comfort zone now, which is one of my absolute favorite topics, because when I started 3 years ago, when I failed miserably, fell flat on my face, I was not willing to get outside of my comfort zone. And what I found was that when I was ready to do this, my comfort zone and fear were the first things that had to go, first things that I had to stretch. And so the author of The Slight Edge says, he's talking about a lottery ticket. He's like, well, why don't successful people ever win the lottery? And he says, well, it's because they don't buy lottery tickets. Successful people have already grasped the truth that lottery players have not. Success is not a random accident. Life is not a lottery, and neither is network marketing. And so I want to ask you really quick, what are you afraid of? What's the thing that you're like, I can't do this because I'm afraid, or I can't step into this because of XYZ? Is it what people will think? Is it because maybe family members don't support what you're doing yet? Is it because you're worried about failing? Is it because you're worried about people thinking that you've changed, or that you're compromising your character by doing something like network marketing? The first thing I want to tell you, I really want you to answer that question. When we post this, I want you to put that in the comments. What are you afraid of? What scares you to your core? And then, as Bob Heilig says, I'm going to answer this in a blanket statement. Why are you afraid of something that hasn't even happened yet? Y'all, this is your fear. Other people do not get to decide your joy. And if you are doing something that makes you excited, and you are doing something that is changing the forecast of your family's future, why are you so afraid? And the other thing I'm going to go ahead and tell you is that people, a lot of times when they start, they will ask me, well, what is this going to be like scary? Am I going to have to do things that are uncomfortable? The answer is, heck yeah, you are. You're going to have to do things that are uncomfortable. But here's the thing, growth is uncomfortable. So if you are in a place where you feel complacent or comfortable, you're not growing. And when you're not growing, I think it's Carissa Casey who said this, and it's just stuck with me ever since. If you're not growing, you're dying. Okay? So yes, do it scared. Be a little bit afraid. Get a little bit uncomfortable, because the more you do, the more that comfort zone grows. And I know I've seen this graphic a million times, and it's kind of cheesy and overused, but it is so true. I was so scared to do a live video. Now, I love it. But I'm scared of other things. So do it scared. Identify what you're afraid of, and then own it.